What is up, guys? Delboy here. So Vasyl Lomachenko defeats Jorge Linares by a 10th round stoppage to become the new WBA lightweight champion, and he also collected the Ring Magazine belt. Excellent fight, excellent performance from both men. Actually, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really good fight. It more than lived up to the hype. I felt it was a high intensity chess match. With drama involved, hard punches, combinations, great footwork, good defence. It had everything involved in that fight, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Lomachenko proved that he was the superior fighter. First thing that really struck me was the size difference. Vasyl Lomachenko was significantly smaller than Jorge Linares, and I felt he dealt with it quite well, actually. He was standing in the mid-range, letting off combinations, using his trademark bursts, and also his jab was quite effective as well. Also, he was changing levels well at times, also, sinking to the body here and there while coming back up top. He was also trying to spin Linares, come in at angles, keep Linares off balance, and he was doing an okay job of kind of staying at the mid-range, but remaining quite a hard target to hit. Linares was trying to play the role of the boxer puncher / counter puncher. He was looking for that straight right hand down the pipe, which is obviously a southpaw's kryptonite, and it was landing at times in the opening rounds. Also, I felt Linares, when he went to the body, actually had some good success. He landed a few good combinations downstairs, hooks to the body. He was also looking for that right uppercut to the body. That's something Linares, when he was doing it, it was having success, and he should have done it more. It's easier said than done when Lomachenko's in front of you, but I feel he should have made a bit more of an effort to the body, because that was a big success area for Linares. His body work was quite good at times. But after the first sort of 2 or 3 rounds, it felt like Lomachenko was getting into his groove. Rounds 4 and 5 were really good rounds. Lomachenko starting to take control. He's starting to fight in a rhythm which is hard to break. But to Linares' credit, he was staying in there. He was still looking for those big shots. And in round 6, he times Lomachenko coming in quite lazily, with his hands fairly low, and he catches Lomachenko with a lovely timed right hand. It drops Lomachenko. Good shot, right on the button. I think Lomachenko was slightly hurt by it, but Lomachenko demonstrated good survival skills and heart to see out the round. And after round 6, Lomachenko went back to his business. He learnt from a mistake. He was holding his gloves higher. He was being a bit more responsible when coming in defensively, and he proceeded to again outbox Linares on the mid-range. Again, Linares was having success in this fight throughout, but it just always looked like Lomachenko was one step ahead. Every round was pretty much competitive, but Lomachenko was just doing that little bit more. He was defensively better. When he really let his hands go and put combinations together, you could see the difference in speed and quality of work. But Linares was landing shots. He was landing that right hand in particular. And in the fight, watching it, I always felt Linares was he was always in the fight, so it was competitive. But as the fight wore on, I felt Lomachenko got back to his rhythm. He was really boxing well. And round 10, he actually drops Linares with a kidney shot. I believe it was a left hand, I want to say. I need to watch it back. I've only seen it once. But he drops Linares with a body shot. Linares, you could tell it folded him in half. But he does beat the count. But he looks really kind of unsure of himself. He looks in pain when he beats the count, and the referee waves it off. Did he quit? Did he want out? I don't know. Maybe. But it looked like a horrible shot. He was clearly in some pain. And I feel that even if they let it go on, Lomachenko is going to go right back down to that body, and I think he would have finished it. Interestingly enough, the scorecards were actually very close. One judge had Linares 1 point up. The other judge had Lomachenko 1 point up. and the third judge had it a draw. So these scorecards were very, very close. So Lomachenko needed a stoppage win to make sure he won the fight, and he got that. I felt those cards were way too close. I don't really see a case for having Linares up. He won some rounds, and it might have been close, but he definitely wasn't winning the fight. That's for sure. But he did really well. And the biggest factor for me in regards to why Lomachenko had trouble with Linares, for me, it was Linares is the best offensive fighter Lomachenko has fought. As far as I'm concerned, he is the most creative in regards to his offense, and he is also the most dynamic. So the biggest factor for me was the fact that Linares can actually punch on the back foot. He can punch on the move. He can punch while he's turning. He's very, very. He's got great hand-eye coordination, so he can mix both together. He can mix his footwork while still punching, and that was very troublesome for Lomachenko, because if you look back at his opponents so far, Nicholas Walters can't punch on the move. Rigondeaux can't punch on the move. Roman Martinez can't do it. Sosa can't do it. We can go through the list, and I think that was the biggest factor in this fight. So I think that's why Lomachenko had some trouble with Linares. Linares is a really good offensive fighter. He really is, and he's a fighter that hasn't really got enough credit over the last few years, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I felt it was a really good performance from Lomachenko. Really good performance from Linares. Thoroughly enjoyable fight. I'm definitely going to watch that one again. And in regards to Lomachenko's next fight, obviously it's looking likely that Mikey Garcia is going to fight Robert Easter Jr., so he can't fight Garcia anytime soon. So in the meantime, stay active. I think they're going to go down the Ray Beltran route. Ray Beltran has the WBO lightweight title. Ray Beltran is still a good fighter. He's a solid lightweight. To me, Beltran is still Crawford's second best win. So, yeah, Beltran is no scrub. So, I think that's the route they're going to go down realistically, is the Ray Beltran route. I think Lomachenko is going to vacate his super featherweight titles. But yeah, I think they're going to go down the Ray Beltran route. In regards to Linares, I mean, he's still got a lot to offer. There are still some great fights out there for him. Hopefully we see him in the ring again soon. And lastly, do I think Lomachenko is pound for pound number one? At this point, I think you've got to say he is. Name me a fighter who's fought the level of competition he has in a 12-fight run. Name me them. To me, Lomachenko right now is taking the most risks. He's fighting the best competition. Already on his resume, he's fought guys like Walters, Gary Russell Jr., Rigondeaux, Linares, even guys like Roman Martinez and Jason Sosa. These are good fighters. And, Linares was the best lightweight in the world. He was number one rated. So to me, overall, Lomachenko's fighting for best competition on a consistent basis. I know Lomachenko's had the odd sort of gimme here and there, but for the most part, his level of competition has been really, really good. So I personally have Lomachenko as pound for pound number one. Not that it really matters, but to me, he's pound for pound number one. And it's pretty clear at this point. But yeah, credit to Lomachenko, credit to Linares. Both guys put on a really good show. And I'm looking forward to seeing Lomachenko fight next. Hopefully he can unify the lightweight division. Hopefully he can give us some more great fights. And same goes for Linares, man. He's a really good fighter. Still got a lot left in the tank, and he can come again. What did you guys think of this fight? Peace.